Hi there and welcome back to VidVember. Today we're talking about note-taking apps and the best app I use for tracking everything that's in paper form, putting it into digital content. So the app that I'm talking about, which allows me to take my paper life and put it into an online digital format, is Evernote. Now Evernote has to be the best note-taking app there is in the world. Okay, now since I've started using it over the last year and a bit more than that, I've taken everything that's in paper form and stuff that you've got clutter lying around, everything that comes through your postbox can go into a digital format. Now Evernote also has an online app, an online version of it as well, and also an app you can get for Mac. So I use both Mac online and the app on my phone. Now what's so good about Evernote is that you can take pictures of things. For example, let's say you've got a letter come in and it's an insurance document, you want to keep something and see a number. You can take a picture of it with the app on your phone, and the app can then turn that picture into a document, keep it as a picture, and even convert it into like a business card, all these different things it can do. But the main thing is that I can take a picture of it with the app and I can save it to a specific notebook inside my Evernote account, okay? There's also an additional app you can get for Evernote called Scannable. And this is a proper scannable app. It allows you to scan documents. So you could, if you had a pile of 10 documents, you can go along, scan each one at a time, and it has this little autofocus that suddenly picks up what you're doing, and it picks up and it recognizes the document, it automatically scans it. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and you can bring all these documents together and you can save them from Scannable, pushes them all over into your Evernote account. Now, Evernote is a lot more than just a note-taking app. It has the feature for building like checklists, so you could actually use it as more of a task tracking. It does have reminders and things. I personally found I tested it for task tracking, didn't like it. That's why I use Asana. You can watch the other video on Asana. But it does have that option if you want to play around with it and you want to use it for task tracking. It has reminders, so you can set reminders that pop up and alerts that come up on your phone. But one of the beauties of this is you can effectively take anything that comes through, something on your desk, look on your desk right now that's been sitting there for more than a month. If you haven't filed it, you could pretty much scan it, take a picture of it, and put it inside your Evernote account and save it, and it'll be there anywhere at any time you want. Now the beauty of this is you can have things that are saved and scanned, maybe some things that you might need later on if you were out of your house and you're away on business or you're away on holiday and there's something you needed at that time. Having it scanned and in Evernote just means you can quickly go to the search menu, type in the search bar. The search function even searches pictures. So if there's text in a picture, so if you were out and about and took a picture of a sign, you could it would search the text in that sign, okay? So that's a really cool feature inside Evernote. And it just means that there's so much stuff you haven't got to remember in your head or haven't written down in pads, things that you can forget and lose. But having it stored in Evernote, it's there to access at any time. And you can set a password on your app, so it can be secure. It can be a 4-digit password on your app to secure it, so people can't just open up Evernote on your phone and look at your stuff. But this is really powerful and just means you haven't got to always remember content or remember things, remember phone numbers. Especially things like your passport. If you scan your passport in there, or if you're scanning credit cards and things into Evernote, obviously there are security things that you should look out for, maybe certain things you don't want in there, but it is a pretty secure platform. You can set it so only you have access to it. There's certain things that I use it just for notes as well and just for remembering things. For example, if I go to the airport, I took a picture of where the particular airline comes in at which terminal in Gatwick. And so if I have another flight coming up and I need to know which terminal it is, because you have to get a train between these two terminals, I looked on my Evernote app and I remember I took the picture and I could just see which terminal. I knew straight away the terminal I had to go to. I mean, obviously this stuff is there. It was probably printed on the a ticket, which is in my rucksack. About the time I knew I could just open up Evernote, have a quick look. Who's not on their phone 24 hours a day anyway? So I knew it was in there and I could just look for it and find what I wanted. There's just so many different features and ways you can use Evernote. Maybe if you're writing a book, writing lots of blog posts. I do lots of writing inside Evernote, lots of editing. And I can share things inside Evernote as well with other people. So I can share things with family if there's notes and things that I maybe want my parents to see. I can share things with them. So it is a real good way of taking your paper and getting it off your desk or even out of your head, things, and getting it into digital form. So that if there's anything you take away from the whole 30 days that I'm doing these videos, start using Evernote. Really start using it and scanning documents, scanning things and clearing your clutter. And really you could even ditch half the stuff you've probably got on paper. And once you've got it scanned and it's in a, in a digital format and a scannable format, you can have it there ready to use and access later on. I know for people who use it for receipts, they scan all their receipts into Evernote and then they give them to the accountant. People always, there's a lot of documents here in the UK, you have to complete something, you have to get it scanned and faxed back to them. And a lot of people will say, I'll be happy if you just scan it for us and send it back. So that you can just use Evernote. You just sign the document, scan it with Evernote, and just email it back to them. It's done. You haven't got to go and find a fax or a scanner. It is a scanner. So, the tool that you've got in your pocket is so powerful, you can pretty much put your entire life into Evernote and not have to remember things in your head. I love it. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about it. But the reason is I think it can really help you save time in things, and in the other effect, it actually means you haven't got to remember so much stuff and you can be productive and work on other things. So get everything that's in your head, get it inside a note-taking app like Evernote. You can store it, sync it across multiple devices, you can access it anywhere. You really can find how much more productive you can be. So that's my video, hope you like it. As always, please share this on social media. Have any questions, comment below. And always using the hashtag VidVember. Thanks for everything. I'll be back with another video soon.